Hitting the club tonight?
It is time for Dexter, Season 5, Episode 3. Practically Perfect.
First you said you didn't do drugs, and then you said you did.
I said I might have tried some at a tryout party once.
You might have? What the fuck does that even mean? You did or you...
This is one of the most difficult things for me with Deb. Love her in this show. Cannot stand her character, which means she's playing it so well. I just cannot stand her because she's supposed to be this, but she has no couth or professionalism or way to kind of work a situation. She's just balls to the wall, straight confrontation, and going to try to yank it out. Now, I think this comes from experience for her or lack thereof, of just not getting enough mentoring and training. You know, it's where Lundy could have been so good for her because he was the ultimate of character and professionalism in terms of handling an investigation. But it's like she's just going to yank something out of somebody. You're going to say what I want you to say, or you're lying. Like there's no trying to figure out or question somebody. And she can't read when she's actually going over the top and losing an argument. That's where Quinn would step in the past.
I'm totally clean.
Why are you so nervous?
Because I wasn't expecting on getting these kinds of questions.
Getting confronted by you.
I work for Miami Metro Homicide.
Look, I don't know what's going on.
Oh my gosh, I was like so duped right there. Oh, God. They're interviewing nannies for Harrison. By the way, why didn't the grandparents take Harrison? I guess Dexter said, I want to keep Harrison. You can take the other two. Now, Harrison is blood. Harrison is Dexter. So Harrison would stay with Dexter in terms of custody. And it's probably not a case where they would say we have to keep all of them together just because. They might. Texas, all states are different. But maybe, I didn't even notice that when Astor and Cody left, if Harrison was going with them. But I'm assuming he stayed home. Now they want a nanny for her. And she is like interrogating. And Deb, you will never find a nanny. This is like somebody coming in to me for therapy. And if they're going to grill me and accuse me, I usually will say, I think there's probably somebody that's more suited for you that could actually do the work you want them to do, because it's just not how I work. And it's just code for like, I'm not going to do this. I'm not, like, if this is the intake session, if this is the initial meeting, I don't think I want to be here. She's going to run everybody off. Maybe that's where Practically Perfect comes in, that they're going to find somebody who is practically perfect for Harrison and Dexter.
Harrison needs a nanny, and Deb insisted on running point. The way it's going, only Mary Poppins would make the cut.
Yep.
I think it's important for children to eat a lot of cheese.
Spit spot.
Well, if a child's choking, I just do what my mom always did.
Hit him on the back.
I live alone. I don't need a big salary, so an nanny position would work very well for me. He's tired. I don't bite.
Okay.
Hi. Oh, what a little prince you are.
Oh, look at him smile. Oh, I love that. Oh my gosh.
Dad.
This guy's acting at that young of an age and taking cues. That smile was supreme. I mean, that is adorable with the dimples. I do have to say, though, I'm not really sure. I don't even know. Gosh, how old is Harrison supposed to be at this point? I don't think he'd have that many teeth, y'all. These wouldn't come in that soon, would they? Isn't he less than a year old? Yes, because he's not moving around like he's got to be like 6-8 months old, 10 max. I just don't think he'd have a full set of teeth like that. That's adorable, though.
And then there was Sonia, practically perfect in every way.
Again, my condolences.
Kind of like Mrs. Doubtfire.
Thanks. We'll be in touch.
Bye, Prince Harry.
Prince Harry. Oh, I love it.
Are you sure you don't want to keep looking, Dex?
I just don't want to lose her. Prince Harry likes her.
Prince Harry.
Then call her.
Man, Deb, what is up? She's not needed anymore or what?
Emptiness wasn't always a problem. I used to cherish it, but now it feels like something to overcome. Emptiness is all she has left.
Don't forget, if you want this episode or any episode of Dexter fully unedited, go to our Patreon page. The VIP tier has everything unedited. You can't miss it. Chat room to talk with me and everybody else about it. And you get it way sooner than YouTube ever sees it. Dexter, fully unedited, way sooner than YouTube. Patreon, VIP tier, check it out.
Boyd Fowler, Department of Sanitation, Division of Dead Animal Pickup.
What a division.
Self-improvement and storing women in formaldehyde. I don't know if killing you will fill the void, but it's a place to start.
Police department right on the boat dock.
When was this taken?
2 hours before he killed his wife and blew his own head off. Trying to get cash, but he keeps putting in the wrong pin.
The wrist.
We had to get ghetto on some dirtbag at the club last night.
You guys got in a bar fight?
It's not worth talking about.
True warriors are humble men.
Matsuka.
Why don't you think about that for a second? How do you cut somebody's head off and not get a drop of blood on you? What do? What, wear a bib?
As much fun as this is, we're not gonna hash this out in the room.
Boy, she's struggling. She'd be tired.
Thanks.
Beautiful.
On head.
On head.
Just how big was this fight?
Like I told you this morning, it was a disagreement that got out of hand.
Hopefully there's not a lawsuit.
You punched another cop. I mean, get past Saul. What started
Oh,
it?
he's the cop, the other guy?
Pretty sure his appetite's about the same. He's always been kind of a messy eater.
His sleeping pattern?
Same, unfortunately.
Oh, this is the infamous crisis counseling here, where you have the child just down on the floor playing. You know, children need their own place to play, but even if you have a session like this, typical what I'm going to recommend is that they do this down on the floor. That he's with Harrison while Harrison plays, that he's kind of manipulating and playing with things also. Children communicate through play. So their words are, their play is their words. That's how they speak. So a lot can be done, even at this age for Harrison, even though he can't communicate literally back to you, that when children play, they experience their life. So what he's been through, even trauma-wise, can be re-experienced just through his play. So doing it over and over again is helpful. It's therapeutic to be able to work through it, move through it, and not make it so big anymore. So, I mean, I would have them do the same talking, but with Harrison there, not necessarily sitting on the couch with them, but probably get them both down on the floor to be able to play. Not that, that's just sidebar of therapy. Because Dexter has to be so careful with what he says. He can't reveal everything.
Harrison's cognitive abilities are really just developing.
So you're saying he might not be affected by what he saw?
There's just simply no chance that he was able to comprehend what was happening.
Okay, we know a lot more about the brain today than when this was filmed, for sure. Children can comprehend, not cognitively, like she's saying. Brain development-wise, no, he's got nothing. It's from the brainstem all the way up to the cortex, takes all the way up into teenage years to get fully developed. In other words, children can't cognitively wrap their head around what I just experienced in that bathroom with mom. But we can experience in utero, inside of mom's belly, anxiety, stress, trauma, depression, all of it, the good and the bad. I mean, a baby is sucking in with the umbilical cord all of what the mom has. So whatever the mom's feeling, the baby's feeling. When a baby comes out, even as young as he is, he experiences a trauma. The trauma stays in the body. The brain doesn't forget. The brain registers. It just can't process what it actually is. But it's scary, and it's big scary. So he may grow up and not even be able to recall any of what happened to mom. But the body remembers that. And so when he experiences trauma, if it's even close to that intense later on in some other regard, it could bring him back to what actually happened. In other words, he could experience some kind of big trauma. And I don't mean somebody dying. Like it could be a breakup. It could be, some kind of a big car crash, when he sees somebody really get hurt. Anything could happen later in life that's a trauma that if you sat in therapy, you could relate it back to what was happening here. We can see in the brain, they can do brain scans that recognize where a trauma happened. In other words, you had a trauma that happened at 2 years old because they can see in the development of the brain where different things have happened. So brain mapping can actually show that. So for her to say he's probably good to go, false. I just disagree.
I saw something pretty traumatic when I was 3.
Harrison's only 10 months.
10 months, hey. Got a lot of teeth.
You don't have any idea.
I've seen a lot of children. We'll keep an eye on Harrison, but
He's
I
so
really
cute.
think your son is going to be perfectly fine.
Oh, I don't know about that. He's already pulling heads off the dolls.
Oops.
That's part of the reason I would want them down on the floor. Otherwise, he could be separated, feel lonely, feel distant, and play with them. And that way, Dad can be there and interact. They could still talk, but she just kind of stays in her chair. Classic example of a therapist that doesn't really work a whole lot with children, probably, at least in play therapy. I mean, lots of therapists are trained to work with a lot of different things. But when you understand play therapy, it's children need to be in a room with play materials that's practical for them to use to express feeling, not just this one thing that he's sitting down on the floor with. But if you are, then be down there so Dad can kind of lift things up and put them down and they can engage. Harrison can play on his own, individual play, parallel play, interactive play.
The most important thing you can do right now is take care of yourself. Find some time to release your own energy. Do something for Dexter.
Oh, boy. She didn't talk about his trauma at all.
I have nothing to say.
Dexter will.
I didn't see no one.
Well, if you remember anything or if you hear.
They need to get that cop out there. They need to bring that cop along with them to talk to people.
Yes. I called you. Correle,
'Cause
mija.
Quinn and Deb, not in this neighborhood.
If the killer's dead, what are they afraid of?
I thought I could make some headway, but the reality is this is a Venezuelan neighborhood. I'm Cuban. Officer Manzon's from this neighborhood.
She thinks these are about religious murders. Santa Mierda.
That's Santa Muerte. Saint death, not saint shit. And Manzon might be onto something.
Is there any part of you that wonders? I'm sitting here thinking of myself. Your wife's gone. Unless you have, some kind of shock in your system, like you're just completely not feeling it and numbed out at this point. Or, like I've said before with the spectrum thing with Dexter, that his filter doesn't allow him to really attach to feelings around big feelings and loss and grief and death and just big things he doesn't attach to. He just kind of like it's matter of fact in life. I would be in such grief. Like, I know I've been married 26 years, but even if it was 1 year, I just remember how lost I can imagine I would be at thinking, if it's really somebody he loved, she's gone. Rita's gone. And Dexter, the kids, Cody and Astor, but for him, it's like out of sight, out of mind. I'm focused on other things. And his brain is so literal and his filter is so just not attaching, doesn't really put much emphasis on it, that he's just kind of living a single life now. It's kind of sad for me to watch him do this. I would be...
I don't know if I mentioned, but for his nap, Harrison likes the puppy blanket, touching his face.
It's on your checklist item.
Oh, that's this is interesting to follow up to my point, attaching. He's very cognizant of Harrison. Like Harrison, Harry to Dexter, Dexter to Harrison. He's very much developing a similar connection. It seemed like Dexter was all Harry had. That was his protege. That was his, mini-me. That was his project. Harrison seems like Dexter's project too. He's very attached to him. Attachment. He is very attached to him. It's his boy. That's his son. And he doesn't want anything to happen. So he's very protective of him in a totally different way, which combats the theory of the spectrum thing, that he is very attached. But he still can go off and kind of be on his own. I don't know. I feel like I'd want to be around my son like all the time.
Don't worry, he usually gets sick of it around the 20th read.
There's the guy.
Yeah, you call me if there's anything. Thought he'd never spot me.
Oh my gosh, this is weird. Coinky dink.
Looks like you're working on something.
Tastes a lot better than it looks.
Have a seat.
So weird.
Wood Fowler.
Daryl Tucker.
Goes from Kyle Butler to Daryl Tucker. He thinks of that quick.
If you're interested, we might have an opening at Animal Pickup.
Really?
Yeah, there ain't exactly a line either. You should take a ride with me, see if you like it. You gotta be okay around dead things, though.
I don't think that's a problem.
Great. Tomorrow morning, 8 sharp.
Only 24 hours to get ready. Need to find a place where we can spend some quality time.
That could also happen at night, but it's a lot less likely. You have to do this right, Dexter. It's important. It's your
Harry.
first kill
Sense.
If you make it mean so much, you'll only invite mistakes.
I'm following the code. Are you gonna help me or not?
I only want to help you, Dex. This is a big room.
He's not really following the code. If the guy he killed in the bathroom after Rita died, he was taking off and just leaving. Is it okay that just like that's not to code and he can kill somebody and that doesn't matter? It's the same with the other guy that didn't actually kill, the photographer or whatever, the model photographer person. So if he kills like he has people who weren't according to the code, are those just forgotten? Like, oh, well, oops, that was a mistake. And he's starting over? Man, he'd have to buy massive quantities of this stuff.
It's more than just preparing a kill room.
Massive quantities.
It's like I'm putting my life back in order.
By the way, I wonder where he does those pictures. Because you can't just take them to Walmart and get them done. He must do them privately. I've never seen him actually create the pictures.
You really grew up around here?
You make it sound like a disability.
I'm asking.
I used to ride my bike around this block. There was this mean dog that lived there. I mean, I used to pray to St. Anthony to make me invisible.
You think prayer was the reason?
That and some homemade pepper spray.
She ain't afraid of Deb.
I was surprised you called. Thought you didn't believe what I said at the crime scene.
Who says I do? At this point, he can't rule anything out.
Well, bringing me in was the best move, detective. You won't be sorry.
Maybe she's got aspirations.
He says he doesn't keep track of who buys what, and he doesn't even believe in this shit.
Is that why he has the tattoo?
I got drunk one night.
Haha.
You live in Miami. Why you not learn Spanish?
Thank you. There you
Because
go.
me too busy making a living.
Because me too busy. Deb.
Is there anything else you can tell us? Anything that will help
Again,
us with this
forcing
case?
her way. She just can't massage
Yo
things.
no sé nada.
Goes right back to Spanish. Like, I'll show you this.
I know you're up against it, but you might just want to take a breath.
Amen. I agree.
Why don't we give him the night to stew over this, and then you come visit him tomorrow alone?
Fine.
Best move you could have made there, Deb. Get out the way and let her do her thing. I noticed little things here. It's like... You watch this? The latch on the door is not on. The door is left to right, which is, typically locked, and up and down would be open, But watch the doorknob. It doesn't move. The latch. Wonder if he's going to go back to the house. Oh boy, this is not what he needs. Where is he?
Where are they?
Hi, this is Sonia.
Oh no.
Hi. Finally falling asleep.
Where were you?
Well, he was keyed up after his Yo Gabba Gabba videos. I thought some fresh air would make him
Yo gabba gabba.
I'm not used to checking the fridge for notes. Just messages from other serial killers.
Oh, I feel terrible.
Don't, you're
Bay Harbor.
Oh, a little courtesy, please. Thanks. You hitting the club tonight? With all due respect, this man is a knight in shining armor. You should be polishing his lance.
Excuse me?
Good night.
Good old Mitsuka. I love him.
What happened at the bar?
I told you. It's settled. Tesoro.
Tesoro. I don't know what that means.
Sugar mama.
You're my boss and your paycheck has more zeros.
Does that really bother you?
A little. Do you know any guys that wouldn't bother?
Me?
More.
Yeah, you wanted to know everything.
I love it. I think it's sexy that a woman has. My wife's a psychologist. She's got a higher degree than me, probably makes more money than me. I don't know. I give her all my money anyway. I don't need the money. She handles money amazingly. And what's not great about a woman that it's reached a status that Maria has? It's awesome.
And then I hit him. And he's lucky that's all I did.
Oh, no.
I'm a woman in a position of power. Some men have trouble dealing with that, so they spread garbage around.
I know.
How's work?
Dire. I've been saddled with this uniform on a homicide case. She's driving me ape-ass crazy.
I've been saddled with this uniform, and she's driving me crazy. I think the cop has been great. She's been so helpful and hasn't stepped out of line at all and been supportive.
Cody called. He wanted me to send my recipe for pancakes. Cody sounds happier. Aster wouldn't come to the phone.
She'll come around, Dex.
Gotta go visit them.
Other than that, I ran some errands.
That's good.
Gotta pursue them even when they're not wanting you.
Where'd you hear that?
I am capable of independent thought, Dexter. Oprah.
Oprah.
I watched her when I was laid up. That's good. Keep getting better, Dex.
I'll try.
Man, grief's a process for sure.
Wasn't sure you'd be here.
Wouldn't miss it for the world.
Hey, I'm a safety guy.
But where are we off to first?
Dead cat on Lindgren. Boring. Pretty neighborhood, though. Lot of trophy wives out jogging at this hour.
There's a bonus.
There's a bonus.
Easy through that divorce.
First vital step.
Divorce?
Ring den.
Really listen.
I didn't want Boyd to know that part of my life. For a roadkill janitor, he doesn't miss me.
He notices.
What is it you want, Daryl?
It's kind of a hard question to answer.
How does he remember his names?
But I really think it's what we're on this earth to find out.
Boy, look at him sizing it up. Oh my gosh. Quinn, he can't say anything about this at all.
2 hours and no call about my gator. They must have sent someone else.
That stick gets in your soul.
Which means this kill is dead.
Man, you got a nose of steel. You're made for this job.
So much for getting my life back.
Dang. That's so gross. Ugh.
Dead gator out on County 5. First promising thing all day. But if you're starving, we can push it till after lunch.
I'm good.
Then let's rumble.
Oh, this always makes me nervous.
Must be at lunch.
Hello?
Oh no, not good. Oh my gosh. His head.
This is Officer Mansong.
No, they would have been long gone after that elaborate operation. Wow. Somebody heard he was talking. Here it is, Dexter.
Careful. Sucker could be anywhere. You really don't want to step on it.
Oh no, this is too easy. This is too easy. Oh my gosh, he shot Dexter with a dart. They both got each other. I thought he had a gun, but it was actually a dart that he was going to shoot at the gator, I guess, try to numb it or something, which gator's hard to do that too. But oh my gosh, he turned around so quick. Oh, this is crazy. How long will Dexter be? They're going to see he had that needle.
You know what city you're in? Miami. What day is it? Wednesday.
This is a worst case scenario because that guy's going to come back too. And he's going to remember Dexter did that. This is over. It's over. Dexter's done. Everybody who hates me saying that, I'm living in the moment of Dexter. Doesn't matter how many seasons there are. Harry could be 18 years old by next season. I have no idea. But this is Dexter is done, cooked, finished. The family, the sketches, Going to pinpoint Dexter to Arthur. This guy's going to wake up. Dexter's in a separate place. He's going to say, Dexter stabbed me with that thing, tried to kill me. Because it's a killing, kind of numbing thing. It's over. Let's finish this thing off. And this is only episode 3.
I really need to get back to my truck.
Yeah, sorry, I can't let you jump out of a moving ambulance. We'll be there soon. Need to get you both checked over.
He's on to him. Look at them looking at each other. Boyd.
We're going to run a chem profile and check your glucose levels for possible dehydration. We'll follow up with a tox screen. See if anything's in your system.
I'll be right back to draw your blood. Just lie still.
Oh boy, he's gonna get out of there before she can draw blood. Because he wants to take care of Dexter himself. Put him in the garbage can. Or the drum. Oh my gosh. He's gone?
Another head. And I was in such a good mood. Looks like the same treatment as our other head case. Eyes and tongue have been excised.
Head case.
Sorry it took so long. We're up to our next on this Trinity thing.
Yeah, that's what I want to talk to you about. I think I may have a lead on Kyle Butler.
Kyle Butler?
Yeah, you know the
It's
guy who's sitting
over.
around.
He's gonna take Dexter down.
The Mitchells are in a safe house. First stop before witness protection.
Just want to show them a photo. Take 5 minutes.
Give me the photo. I'll show it to them.
It's too sensitive. If I'm wrong, it could be my ass. Right. As a
Oh
friend.
man. This is the end of Dexter.
Thanks. Let me know.
Dude, it's Dexter's got so many problems right now. Wonder if Dexter would actually show up there. What about the knife from the hospital? Oh wow, better.
Take it. Now, before you can take it.
Oh my gosh.
But if you want something, there's only one option. Take it.
He's luring him in.
Take it.
Did it again. But what's he gonna do now? Oh wow. Dexter. What about Harrison? I mean, it's nighttime.
I like watching him sleep.
You're a lifesaver.
I was going to call you.
Is everything okay?
He took his first step. At least I think it was his first.
Man, that's early.
It's amazing.
I managed to get a shot for you. Check your email.
Thanks. I'll call you when I'm on my way home.
Email. Aww.
My son is walking
It's his boy.
like a normal little boy.
It's all he wants, I think, is for him to be normal. You got bigger fish to fry here.
Lieutenant LaGuerta.
Yes?
Jim McCord, Internal Affairs. I wonder if I could have a word with you in private.
Oh boy. It's gonna be about the fight.
We have 2 eyewitnesses who claim that they saw Batista kick Sergeant Lopez while on the ground. Now, if that is true, that is assault with a deadly weapon. And he could not only lose his job, he could serve time.
Natural born griller. Look, he's using newspaper. Oh goodness, with duct tape. That hurts.
I had to borrow this from you. I hope you don't mind.
What the hell?
Normally I bring my own plastic, but
How is he gonna clean this up?
Let me the fuck out of here.
I bet you've heard that before. Let me out of here from all the women you've killed. I wish you could see the room I set up for you. But you fucked everything up, Boyd.
Boyd. He's having it collected in a little cup.
All those pictures I took of the women we killed, it's a shame. You never get to see them.
Oh, he's really improvising here. Totally different than any other kill.
Now they're floating in formaldehyde and stuffed into barrels, strewn around a swamp.
Who the hell are you?
Just a fellow traveler. Also likes to pick up dead animals.
They were all suffering and I put them out of their misery.
Why is it my problem?
Because you're the start of my healing process.
Oh,
I knew you
God.
were fucked up the minute I laid eyes on you. You don't know what you're getting into.
Remember in the truck, you asked me what I want? I want my wife back. No church bells, no hallelujah chorus. Nothing feels different. If anything, I'm emptier.
Oh, this is really bad. Oh, he's got a girl trapped in there. Oh my gosh, he has a girl trapped.
It's okay. I'm not gonna hurt you. No, don't stop. She saw everything.
Oh, wow.
She saw.
What do you do? What do you do? What do you do? Oh, no. What's he gonna do? No! No! You can't. This can't be happening. She saw him. Now he's got to decide, what does he do? Does he let her go? Because now she knows who he is. She saw everything. She's going to tell everybody. Does he get rid of her? No code. Can't do that. What is Dexter going to do next? Such a good episode and such a twist in a new direction, because now he's on his healing journey. The healing journey I wanted him to do was to go to therapy, was to have a balanced life, was to be back at home, was to be a dad, was to take care of himself. No, he goes on a killing healing journey, and he finds this chick, and Angel's going down to prison, and oh, this is, I can't believe it. I can't believe what just happened. This is such a good show, and it's almost unpredictable at times. Remember, it's not real therapy, just Tom. Break it down. Dexter. If you want help, check the links in the description. Leave your comments and join us on Patreon. I'm telling you, everything's unedited. The full episode, behind the scenes footage, chat rooms to talk to me and everybody else, and all kinds of great stuff. VIP tier, Patreon. Never forget, mental health matters. We'll see you on the next Reaction Therapy.